Hello y'all, welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel for the very first time. I'm Victoria, and today, as y'all can probably tell by my hair put up, my eyebrows done, we're doing a get ready with me. Okay, I'm gonna preface this by saying, y'all, I know these eyebrows are too dark for this hair, but we just gonna do what it do. I don't have nothing lighter. We're gonna make it work. It's gonna come together. It's gonna be cute. I have not sat down and talked to you guys in a while, so let's do it. Let's catch up. I want to show you guys what's been going on. If you watch the Get Ready With Me, you know I do not like doing my eyebrows on camera. I just can't focus. They came out okay. I need to clean my eyebrows up. I realized that as I was doing this one, my left one, and it came out looking... In the bathroom mirror, it looked fine, but right here, I'm not really feeling it, but I'm not redoing it because I hate doing my eyebrows. So we're gonna take what we can get today. I'm gonna go for like brownish, pinkish kind of vibe today. Neutral colors, because I'm gonna be wearing some colors and I'm like, I don't want my makeup to be looking crazy. So I'm gonna go in with good old faithful. I don't even know where to begin. I feel like the last Get Ready With Me I did was like in the summer, or like right after summer ended. No, it had to be during summer because my kids have started school. That's the first update. My twins have started school. We're like in the second trimester now, so we are well on our way and well adjusted, I feel like. Well, for the most part. We are as adjusted as one can expect to be with kids. Like, it's so crazy to me that my girls are literally in school. The crazy thing about their class is they have literally 2 other sets of twins. So there's 3 sets of twins total, all girls in the class. Like, all the twin sets are girls. I'm like, it's kind of crazy. I think for the most part they like school. They don't like doing homework. Who does? So I really don't blame them. But I'm like, this the easy part, poos. I'm like, wait till we doing essays and studying for tests. If you don't know, if your kid's in school, you in school. I'm like, because I feel like I got homework every day and I be dreading it. And first thing we come in and get a little snack, let's get on this homework and let's chill, because Lord knows I do not be wanting to, I don't be in the mood to do homework. But as a mom and a responsible adult, I gotta do it. Well, me and Oscar, actually, I'm like, we tag team it, because baby, when we first were doing homework, oh gosh, we were like fighting for our lives. Well, I was fighting for my life. He was cool. I was not. They were doing a lot. But again, second trimester, we are well adjusted. My babies know what time it is. I'm going to conceal a little, well, at least attempt to conceal a little bit. A little dark spots down here. Ooh, one time I was like, I thought I was about to come out salmon as much as I had put. I was like, oh, this ain't good. Aside from the girls going to school, or starting school rather, I started therapy. Actually, I started therapy in the summer. It's been a little while. I started in June. I had always wanted to actually go to therapy just because I was like, I know I got some issues that I need to work out. I've wanted to go for so long, but honestly, I was just being real negligent and just like putting it off and just not really looking into it. And my friend Ariel had actually sent me some resources to find a therapist, and I just hadn't done it. So it was obviously on me. But there was an incident that had happened, and I was like, you know what? I need to talk to somebody, because there's clearly stuff that I am bottling up that is coming to the surface when I'm, of course, inebriated. And I want to figure out what tools or resources, anything that I can do so that I can really improve myself. The incident happened like on a Saturday. Tuesday, I had a consultation with a therapist, and I was like, I need some help. And again, like the incident was just like the straw that broke the camel's back. It wasn't like, oh, I'm going into therapy because this incident happened. It was just, I knew I needed to have a therapist in general, but it was just like that final push I needed. And honestly, I am so grateful that I found a therapist. I feel like it's been super great. I started with weekly sessions. My therapist recommended that. But I've switched to bi-weekly. I feel like that's better, because sometimes in the weekly sessions I'd be like struggling to find stuff to talk about, because sometimes on a week to week there might not have been anything major that happened, and I feel like when major stuff doesn't happen, that's good. But it wasn't enough time for me to kind of like process everything that had happened or stuff that we had talked about in the last week, just because life is busy, life is chaotic. And I just didn't feel like I had enough, enough time. So I actually enjoy having the bi-weekly sessions, and like I make a conscious effort now to like jot down anything like that comes to mind. I'm like, oh, I might want to talk about this, or like I might want to find like an actionable solution or plan to figure out like how to get, how to overcome this obstacle, whatever the case may be. One of my goals is to be comfortable doing things alone. I feel like Oscar and I, my boyfriend, I feel like we do a lot of things together, which is not a bad thing, right? Like you want to do stuff with your partner, the person you're with, the person you love. I feel like I kind of rely on Oscar to do certain things. Like I'll maybe wait to like do certain plans with the kids. Obviously, like part of it is because I want to do things as a family, and like his schedule, he works weekends, and sometimes he works to like 6, 7, or sometimes it's till like 9, 10, and I'll be like, oh, we're not gonna do anything because daddy's not here. And it's just like, no, like I want to live, my kids want to live, we want to do stuff, and it's like I would love to do things as a family, but I feel like I just rely, and because I'm just so comfortable and I'm just so used to us doing stuff together. One of the things I was telling my therapist is that actually I feel like that pressure to do everything together, because that's what I grew up with. Like some of my parents are today, like they do basically everything together, and I think that is great. I think that is beautiful, but like sometimes it just might not be possible. But honestly, even if it is possible, like that doesn't have to be our situation. And I think with Oscar and I, like our relationship, I know it progressed so quickly. We got together, and then within 2 years we had our kids, and we've been together. This year will make 7 years, a very long time. We didn't have a lot of time to really separate because we moved in together. We didn't have a lot of time to like do things independently. I feel like we didn't have a lot of time for real to like miss each other and like get that distance, from your partner, because we jumped into having a family. And so I kind of feel like I'm working backwards to kind of retrace the steps that we missed. And so being able to take time and do things alone, whether it's, like I said, me with the kids or just me by myself, is really important just for our own individual growth. But I also think it's important for our relationship growth as well. Just in terms of myself, I feel like I need to learn to do a lot of things even aside from with Oscar alone. Like I feel like if I don't rely on Oscar, sometimes I'll rely on friends. And it's just, I feel like because I grew up kind of alone. Like I have a younger brother, but we're 13 years apart. So somewhat only child in our own respects, in our own right. I didn't like being alone like that much. And so I feel like now as an adult, and even when I was growing up, like high school into college, I kind of struggled with like doing stuff alone, because it was like I just spend so much time alone. Like I'm used to that, and it's kind of like bothersome. Still working to unpack it, but I just know I just do have a difficulty with doing stuff alone. And so one of my goals, like I said, is to be okay with my own company. Long story short, very long story short, I feel like therapy has been great. Huge eye openers for myself, things that I do want. And this is not even just related to my relationship. This is just in terms of friendships, family relationships, what I want for myself, what I want in terms of my career, what I want in terms of being a better mother, better partner, person in general. It's been amazing. But one of the things I feel like I found in therapy, which was one of my goals, is like finding peace and feeling content. I told my therapist this, ironically, that before I found therapy or entered into therapy, I used to feel like I was always on the brink of sadness or anger. And like you could see it, whether it was in my face or how I would lash out at certain people just during random given times. And it was just like, why? And I definitely think that stems from me, like insecurities, me being insecure, having issues, not working through whatever traumas, whatever the case may be. It started from within, and it wasn't a reflection on the other people. It was definitely a deflection from me onto them. And yeah, I hated always feeling like I'm either gonna yell, be enraged, scream, or like cry and like be depressed and sad. And I still get sad. Like that's a natural like emotion, I feel like, for anyone. But I do feel more like at ease, and I'm just so grateful. Not even a year in, I do have a journey ahead of me, but I am very happy with where I am in this journey and the fact that it's still going on, and I'm going to continue to evolve and change. And honestly, I can't thank my therapist and the practice of therapy enough. I'm trying to be at peace with me, so it's like I said, a work in progress. Okay, I'm going to do some concealer under my eyes, kind of brighten up the area. I don't know if I'm going to do a contour. Y'all, I be struggling with my contour real bad. I need to get like the UK girlies. I don't know how they do it. Another thing I learned from therapy, but just kind of like in general, I am learning to let things be. One of my mottos, I guess, that I'm continuing is to just let things be. To let things just naturally progress how they're going to progress, and like stop fixating on, oh, it needs to be this way, or oh, I need to do this to fix this with whatever person, or I need to be so controlling, I need this to be in this order, otherwise like everything's going to fall apart. Because you can't control everything. Like, everything is not on our time, it's on God's time. And if he sees fit, if he sees that he wants something to be a certain way, he'll let it be known. And I just feel like for me, very type A, it just, I need to stop making it my obsession to like want to control or fix things. Everything doesn't always have to just be on me. I feel like I had to deal with certain things in order for things to, and like have certain conversations for things to like progress. And it was like, you know what, why am I exerting all of this energy to make certain things progress when I'm just like, the other party could be doing the same thing, you know what I mean? And I'm like, if somebody wants something as bad as I do, I feel like they'll put forth the energy and the effort, and if not, let it go, you know? I just feel like that's, I always ask God to like show me signs when it comes to multitude of things. Like in the past, I've had the tendency of working so hard to like make sure, not that I'm like avoiding the sign, but like I'm fixing stuff so it's cool. But I feel like I'm just putting a band-aid on stuff, and it's like, you know what, maybe this situation is not meant to move any further than it currently is, because that's just not the way God saw it. But like, I'm doing all this extra stuff, and then like I'm getting irritated and I'm getting exhausted because I'm the one exerting like all this energy and effort, and it's just like, so I've just learned, stop doing that. It's okay to let things go. It's okay to let things naturally take their course if they're meant to be. Honestly, I feel like that's helped me find peace as well. It's just being like, you know what, I'm not jumping through hoops. I'm not about to, you don't want it, I don't want it either. I'm not tripping on it. And I've been peaceful since. And I'm like, I feel like it's working for me. You don't need to fix nothing that's not broken. Okay? 2025 is literally the year about me. That sounds terrible. Y'all can be like, but you're a mother. Right, I'm a mother. So, right, naturally y'all think it should be about your kids. Well, obviously everything is about my kids. But I constantly used to get this advice. If you don't put yourself first, if you don't focus on you, you're not going to be able to be well enough to take care of your kids. Like, come on. That's the real. I feel like the face is really it's come together. Okay, I gotta bake, y'all. Hold on, we gonna get back into that. And my camera is overheating, so give me 2 minutes. All right, back, y'all. Baking. Let's wipe this off. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, 2025 is the year of me prioritizing myself. I gotta focus on me, because like I was saying before, when my babies were small, I used to always get advice. Shout out my friend Alexa. She used to tell me all the time, like, you need to put yourself first, because if you don't put yourself first, you gonna break yourself down, you're not gonna be good, and you're not gonna be able to be present and there for your kids. And I was like, you are right, but I never listen. I'm doing me this year, so I'm like, stuff I want to do, trips I want to take, I'm doing it, well, within reason. Like I said, spending more time with myself, you know, taking myself out, pampering myself, because I, work from home, don't go in the office, and like I just have my same old little routine. I feel like I don't, take care of myself in the way I should, in terms of like, getting myself all the way done up all the time. When I leave the house, I be in my little sweats or in Oscar sweats or basketball shorts, and it's like, okay, girl, you could get a little cute, you could do a little something better. And I'm like, so and take this off so I can do the top. So I was like, you know what? Let me start putting forth more effort into myself in general. And so that's really what I'm doing. That's what I'm on. Then you gotta go to timeout if you hit her.
No, Kenny scratched me. No, I didn't. Yes, Kenny did scratch me.
What happened? Why? What did I tell you about hitting?
Okay.
Exactly. Nobody's gonna want to be your friend if you're being mean to them. People don't like bullies, baby. So you need to go do 2 minutes of timeout. Go downstairs where Daddy's at and stare at the wall for 2 minutes. We're not doing that. We're not acting like bullies. We're nice girls. I've been telling her about herself because for some reason when she doesn't get her way, she's like hitting, kicking, pinching, and I'm just like, girl, you complain that you know want more friends and stuff, but you're mean to your own sister. And I'm like, you can't take that out in the real world and be mean to other people, let alone you should be mean to your sister who you shared the womb with.
You don't want to be my friend.
It's okay, I'm your friend. Don't worry about it. Period. Thank you, Pooh. She said my beautiful hair. I know that's right. All right, y'all. This is the final look. What y'all think? I don't know how I feel about this hair. Like I don't know. Like I feel like it's giving very. It's giving much more mature than I feel like I normally give, which is not a bad thing. It's so light. It's giving storm. It's giving mature. Maybe it's the bob. I don't know, the comb over, but whatever the case. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love chatting with you guys as always. You know, I'm a yapper, so we're gonna always get into it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.
And that's the way I like it. That's the way I like it. And that's the way I like it. Gonna smile for none of these bitches. That's the way I like it.